Hello and welcome, and thanks for popping by for my first ever blogcast or podcast or webcast or whatever else it is you want to call it. I don't really know, and quite frankly I don't really care. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Could be the first of many, or if I crash and burn it could be the last one. I think it's fair to say that today I'm going to fly by the seat of my pants. In fact, I think it's fair to say that I intend for all of these to be a little bit like that. Because I'm not going to write a script, because if I wrote a script I've already written a blog and I may as well post the blog and go and sit by the pool for half an hour and save myself the trouble of doing this. What I want to do with this is make it a little bit more, a bit off the cuff, ad lib, or whatever else you want to call it. I want to have a little bit of fun with it. So consequently today I have done probably about somewhere in the region of 7 seconds worth of preparation for doing this. And it is basically brought on because I had a client that was due in, and I got a phone call 10 minutes before the client was due to see me to tell me he was still an hour away, and I thought I've got some spare time. So what better than start my blogcast, podcast, webcast career up and running and have some fun playing about with this shiny new Mac webcam thingy. So what I thought I'd talk about today is it got me to thinking that, first of all, when I spoke to the client, I was thinking normal was like, I can't believe that it's cancelled, I've got this, I've got everything prepped and I've done all this, what am I going to do with my time? And basically for a few seconds it was all the negative stuff associated when things go wrong with us. But I'm a life coach, so consequently my training kicked into action, and after I'd kicked the cat, I haven't got a cat actually, but I would have kicked the cat if it had been there, and slammed a couple of doors and banged my head against a nail in the wall, I decided to change the way I looked at the event and see it as an opportunity. So what that is called is doing something called a reframe. It's taking a situation, usually a negative one, although some people are capable of reframing positive events into negative ones, but we really choose to take a negative event and look at it from a positive slant. And it's called a reframe. If you take your favourite picture, now I'm sure whatever that picture is, you like the frame around it. Now if I snuck into your house at night and remove that frame and put one of those big ornate sort of swirly gold leaf type frames that you saw in pictures back in the 1800s, it would change the way you looked at that picture the following morning, and you would probably want to give me a damn good thrashing for sneaking into your house. And effectively that's what we're doing with a reframe, with the situation, is we all look at things with a frame around it, and we're actually removing that frame and we're going to put a better frame around it that makes us look at things a little bit more in a better light. So for instance, I got the call from the client that wasn't going to be here, and I thought, okay, I've wasted some time here, I've not really got long enough to do a couple of things I'd like to do, but I've got some spare time. So then it becomes, well great, I've got 50 minutes. What can I do with 50 minutes that I wouldn't be able to do before? And straight away I thought, well, I can do this. Now you can do this with pretty much any event. There was a book came out written by a guy called Gordon Livingston called Too Soon Old Too Late Smart, I think was the name, where basically he lost both his sons, one to leukemia and one to suicide, in the space of a short period of time, 12-18 months, something like that, and he managed to take some good out of it. Now that's a very extreme example of doing a reframe, of taking a very negative situation and trying to get some good from it. But we can do that with smaller things as well. You know, for somebody that comes from a background in sales, anybody that's worked in sales knows the kind of reframes where our product late, it's because we wanted to get it just right for you, Mr. Customer. Or, yes, we're expensive, it's because we're using all the best parts, and so on and so forth. And the fact is, with this, you can have great fun with it. Well, at least I can have great fun, but I'm geekily into reframes, so, you know, maybe you can't, I don't know. But if you try and think of any situation, any negative situation, and then look at it from a different angle, change that frame, look at it in a different way so that it makes you feel better. Because that's all what this is about, is we want to feel better about stuff. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to go away now and think of some negative things that are irritating you at the moment. And I want you to look at them from a different way until you can take some good from it and you can feel better about them. And you are not allowed to go to bed, eat any food, or do anything that you enjoy to do until you've done that. So until next time, thanks very much, and I hope to see you very soon. Good night.